Hi everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. So we are here for the first day of Junk Journal January 2024, hosted by Meg Journals in collaboration with Get Messy Art. You can find more details on those folks in my description box below. I'm here with not one but 2 glasses of water for some reason. I can't really explain it, other than I must be very thirsty. So I mean, really, this leads into the next part of this. So my plan for this month is to do Junk Journal January in a way where I want to make tags. I just want to make tags every day. I'm just feeling like making tags. So the first day is about resolutions. So this is kind of a chatty episode. But I'm going to make some stuff. I'm going to show you some stuff too. So I don't really make like resolutions per se. I kind of give myself some goals for the year, like, you know, some sort of like feelings about things. So I'm here today to say that my resolution is about like doing what I want to do, not feeling pressured to do certain things or overwhelming myself in different ways. And I mean that in many different aspects of my life. And yeah, this one included. So I also am going to be doing throughout January, most of January, I'm going to do this 24 trips with tea from David's Tea. I was laughing because, like, you know, I didn't get myself any kind of an advent calendar this year. I was too busy. Like, I got the kids actually like multiple advent calendars. And I just was so busy. The kids, everything, you know, it all kind of trumps like whatever I do for myself. But then I was watching Vlogmas and like, I swear to goodness, like so much Vlogmas, especially in the knitting hemisphere, should just be like called like women opening extravagantly expensive advent calendars. Because I have to say, it was honestly funny to watch at times because like a few channels I watch, mainly again in the knitting hemisphere of the YouTubers, these people had so many different advent calendars that like it was kind of, you could sense a tediousness for even them in their videos opening them. Like they were getting all of these indie dyed sock yarn kits from all these different indie dyers. And I know because I used to make them, they're just a lot of work to make, but like I totally like, they're nice and things, but like I think if you have 1 or 2, that's okay. But like 5 or 6, I was kind of like, wow, that's a lot of yarn accumulation. But anyways, not my problem, not my stash. So I thought every day what I might do is I would do this 24 days of tea. So this is a weird design here. These are fun little boxes though. Oh my gosh, look at this cute thing. And we would have an actual tea. I would actually make the tea and talk to you about it. So we can do that for 24 days. So this is the first day. So let's pull this out. Is there a booklet in there or is that just a backing? I feel like I'm going to want to do something with this box. So it is a Nepal white tea today, bright, floral, and delicate. So I will get the brew going for that. And look at these little boxes. Oh my gosh. They just give me ideas. Like, I don't know what, but I'm going to keep them in here and I'm just going to take the tea. So let's get the tea out of the way. I'm going to also show you what I got today, my little haul. So I got a Ferris wheel press order because I've been wanting to pick up their little carousel for inks and it was on sale. So I picked it up. I will show these to you maybe in a future video, but like, look how pretty their packaging is. I always like love to get these Ferris wheel press inks. I got Golden Gala, Tumultuous Tides, Lights on Broadway, Grand Central Skies, and the Ribbiting Pond. And these are beautiful inks. So I got a couple of pens and the carousel, and I'm just really looking forward to playing with these, but I won't do it in this video because that's not why we're here. But you know, I'm apparently indulging myself here a little bit. And letting myself look at least one of these inks. The thing about these boxes is like I find them hard to get the ink out in a reasonable amount of time. So let me shaky and try to show you if you can see like the sparkliness going on in there, but it's really quite pretty. It's lots of beautifulness in there, and they have these fun tops. Yeah, so anyways, that's that. We'll get back to that in another video. Maybe I'll talk about these inks when I have more time, because right now I want to make stuff. I've been so busy today doing other things related to this channel that I haven't had time. So why don't I tell you what I want to do today? It involves sort of cleaning things up. Oh, yeah, here it is. All right, hold on, there's more. I think that's all of them. Okay, that's all of them. So I made Chex Mix for the holidays, and also Rice Krispie Squares, and also there's just stuff going on in my house with boxes and boxes that we don't normally have. I don't normally have this much like processed kind of food boxes going on. And they drive me crazy, so I just want to use them. And I was thinking about, you know, I haven't made a Tuesday 10 video in a little while because I've been busy with like December, and now we're getting into Junk Journal January. So I figured I would just get started. I would start pulling things out of my Tuesday 10 bin, which is like completely full. Oops, okay, we need to get the cutter here. This isn't gonna work. I had high hopes, but yeah, no, that's not gonna cut it, ironically. I don't want these to be all wonky. Might as well like cut this into one tag shape. That's good. So tell me about your resolutions. Are you making resolutions? I was chatting with my friends Michelle and Mary Ellen from Michelle's Creative Cast and Red Parrot on YouTube, and I think it was Mary Ellen who shared this thing about like people say that they don't make resolutions, and the person that she was sharing from was hastening to say, you know, maybe it's not that we shouldn't make resolutions, it's that maybe we should spend more time making fun resolutions, like actual resolutions for fun, good things, right? Not all like weight loss, you know, quit doing this and that kind of things, right? And I thought that was a cool idea. This is a huge box. There we go. This is even like too big for this thing. I need someone else to cut these boxes out for me. And I need to move all these glues that are all just living on the back of my desk. Not paying me any rent, just living there. Will this go in here? I think it should. It doesn't. Why is the Rice Krispies box so big? Okay. So like these things have been cluttering around in here for days now, and like they keep falling off my desk, and every time it happens I'm like, ah! And then I'm like, why didn't I just recycle these stinking boxes? But you know, these are the things we do for YouTube, for the joy of everyone's viewing pleasure. I'm not sure how much pleasure is to be had with this project, but it's a heck of a way to just, you know, kick off Junk Journal July with a bang, right? I'm going to move on to Betty Crocker. She looks a little easier to deal with here than the Rice Krispies. Just do what we can with these ones for now. Okay. Okay. I think tomorrow I'm going to see if there's anything fun going on at the library, because I think my kids are starting to get bored and I want to take them to the Science Center this week. I need to book that, and I need to book swimming maybe tomorrow too, because I feel like, I don't know what it is, if it's just holidays, all the stuff that goes on when different things happen, but like I feel like my kids are in overdrive. Like even my son is just, I don't know, they need more to do. There we go. So I'm going to cut a few of these and then I'm going to make, this is just going to take forever with this big box. Let me just break this one down and then we'll get to it, okay? Because I know you don't want to sit here for like half an hour watching me cut cereal boxes, even though you'd be an MVP if you did, because this needs to get done. But I'm not that mean. Okay, let's set these guys aside. We'll do this in like stages. Okay, let's get these. These are pretty great though. Cut her out of here. Now I need to get a few pieces of paper. What do we need here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need at least 7 pieces of paper for this. 1, 2, 4, 5. Oh gosh, my Tuesday 10 bin is just out of control, guys. So many things. All right, let's just get started here. I've grabbed a few things. Yes, this bin is just, it's really out of control now. I used to have it organized by like some degree of this and that. All right, so this is from a Victorian calendar, and I just want to get going on using parts of this up. Okay, yeah, so that would be really cute. Let's just get the glue and start making these tags. And, you know, today's resolution is that we just need to get doing what we want to do, and that is what I'm doing exactly. I need to make sure that my horse's face is all the way on there, and it is not. Let's look right through the paper. There it is. Okay. Good. Yep. That's what we need. So, we're going to have other fun things to work with on this paper that I can tell. But today's task is just, we're going to get this cut out. Put that in my scraps. which are also getting a little unruly. Okay. Where did I put my tea bag? Huh. I'm already failing this tea making challenge. Oh, I will find, oh, there it is. Okay, I will find it and I will make it. Okay, that there. That's so cute. You can't go wrong with purchasing like old Victorian calendars. They're really cool. I got these at one of my favorite thrift stores. They were all $1 and they're just like really, really cool. Actually, no, they were 50 cents now that I think about it. Yeah. Okay, so then another page from the same calendar. And I want to get her on here. She's really neat. So, what do we have in the cereal box collection here? Maybe this Rice Krispie will get on there. Yeah. We'll get her and her tiger friend at her feet there. Okay. Just looking through the light, like the light through the calendar, so I can see exactly where I'm laying down this paper and making sure that I'm getting the part of it that I want. Okay. I think this will go in here. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, so I'm planning to do kind of a busy week of things with my kids. I'm going to go to the Royal Ontario Museum. I'm going to go to the Science Centre before our silly, annoying Ontario government decides to basically destroy it by moving it to the old Ontario Place property, which he's also working to destroy. I'm a little grumpy about this. Never afraid to tell you the annoyances of my province that I live in. You know, you got to care about your politics if you want good politics, and I do not like the current politics. But I'm sure that's true for many of us in this day and age. It's a tumultuous time, right? And all in all, I can't really complain too much living in this very first world country. So, okay, we got two. Now, this is like a, I don't even know what this is, like a misprinted ticket sheet from something. I don't know, but it looks a little bit misprinted. I'm not sure what happened. It's in that bin for a reason though, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and just use it as a background, because it is pretty colorful and cool. Okay, these will go to scraps. did I by chance pull anything that would work as a focal point? Okay, sorry about that. I was trying to reach this paper doll and it just kept falling deeper into the little bin of paper dolls that I have, so I had to reach to the very back, which would have had me like saddled over this desk, and I just didn't want to have to do that. So I needed to stand up for a moment. So let's ink around these little guys. And this is from one of my little creature collections on Etsy. I have all sorts of fun little illustrated collections of paper dolls. I try to do about one of these per month if I can manage it. But I do have quite a collection now. Okay. Then this page and put these here. I think they're really cute on that colorful background. It kind of looks like, you know, they have a ticket to go somewhere. Ironically, as I'm talking about taking my kids places. Yeah, I was also thinking maybe of going to the AGO. I don't know what's on right now, which is the Art Gallery of Ontario, if you're unfamiliar. I'm not sure what exhibits are happening right now. But I would only take my daughter there because it's a little too much, I think, for my son. He's not old enough to appreciate the art gallery yet, or mainly to just behave in it in a way that doesn't upset the people, all the people. Okay, does that need anything else? I actually kind of don't think so. It's got a busy background, but maybe postage stamps. Let me see, what do we want? Yeah, it could be cute on there. Let's do it. Now I hear my kids. That means they're done having their baths. It's funny, my son, my husband bathes him and my daughter has a bath in my room. So they're both in the tub at the same time in separate tubs. Here's number 3. Okay, so I took a little break to do a couple things to start my printer, which you can probably hear in the background a little bit, and to brew this lovely tea, this Nepal white tea. Bright, floral, and delicate. So it smells nice. Let's see. Okay. So now we have tea. All is good in the world. Now we can get back to making these tags. Okay, so the next thing I have is this. Some kind of a cutout from an art book. I can tell already that's what that is. Did I leave this one covered? I think I did. We have to scrunch off the top there, because sometimes I forget to recover my glue stick when I wander away for hours and the top dries out. Oops. Okay, that's that. I guess we'll use this one instead. I switched. There we go. Lay this down. Put this on top. Okay, well, let's get this one cut out. I think I have an idea for this tag. Okay. I need to empty my recycle bin. And it's good because today is actually recycle day, so that means it will be empty and I can put my new recycling in there. So let's just cut this into a tag now. This one I don't have to back because thankfully it has a blank backing. I got these dilutions die cuts from my local scrapbook store, the other day, and I wanted to give them a try. I quite enjoy Diana Wakely's designs. I'm trying to see if her name is on here anywhere. I guess Dilutions is her brand, right? So she doesn't need to have her actual name. So these are on watercolor paper. They're meant to be painted. And I just want to see if any of these speak to me for this tag. I like that one for sure. But I'm wondering if they're so neat and weird. I like them. That one's really cool too, actually. I'm gonna go with that one. I think, do I want to keep them in this package? I don't know. I might put them in my ephemera folder, but for now I'll put them back. I hate dealing with cellophane bags. The little sticky thing on them, just, it's like, it always sticks to something that I don't want it to stick to, and I'm like, ah, no, go away. Okay, pick up my glue here. So let's glue this on. So that's a nice bit of contrast against that very colorful background, just having this nice and white. I can certainly go in and paint that if I want to. And I'm going to use this word snippet that says, "More powerful spells were written." And I want something to just put it on like some book spine. Because you know I can't get through a day without using some manky book spine for something because I just love it so much. But that's not the right color maybe. I don't know. What's this? It's interesting, but not right. Not right. I'm just scrap digging. Sorry. Okay. Okay. I need a bit of this lace, I think. Glitter glue. Sorry, this is Fabri-Tac. What am I saying? Yeah, I need the Fabri-Tac to come to the bottom of the bottle. Okay, let's try this tea. I would say it's quite delicate. I have a little more to just strengthen it. It does have a back end to being floral, but it does just taste quite green. I always feel like a tea, like a white tea, could use a note of some kind of a citrus or something more exotic, like a pineapple. I really enjoy that kind of thing. Kind of a blend between, you know, the deeper flavor you get from a tea that is a black tea, but with the delicateness of a green. I quite like that sort of blend. Okay, just want to lay this lace down here. And then maybe I'll use the same glue on this because it is touching the lace. There we go. Put that back. There's a couple little birds here that I don't want to lose as I put this down. If you're wondering why I'm putting it off kilter, I'll hold it up in 2 seconds here once I press this all down. In case you can't see the birds, they're right there. There's 2 little birds there. Yeah, so that'll get stitched around. I am happy with it. Okay, now let's put the glues out of the way for a moment. Tea. I was thinking of taking a little time today to do watch a couple of videos from Half-Ass Crafter. She's very funny and very makes very cool stuff. She makes really fun magazine paper dolls, and I was thinking it would be fun to do some of those. All right, I got this picture here from this old book. Look at this star. Isn't he wonderful? Okay, I'm going to make a journal card with him, I think. Even though I said this is a tag making situation, I think this one just wants to be a journal card, but we'll see. Just looking at all these Betty Crocker Sickishly Sweet cakes, and it's a little bit yucky. I don't know, in my old age, I just have no tolerance for extremely sweet, especially like things that are very artificially sweet, like a processed kind of cake or something. I can't do it. My kids are in that, you know, put sprinkles on everything stage of life, and I'm just kind of I'm surviving it. I wouldn't say I'm thriving, but I'm surviving. All right. Good, good. Looking forward to taking a walk a little later. It has been so cold and wet, and I'm like really feeling over it, to be honest. I'm okay with either cold or wet. I could do without having both at the same time. It's either winter or fall, but not both at the same time, please. It's hard to deal. Okay. Yeah, I like that, I think. Now, what's next? We've got 2 more of these to go. This is like a big, beautiful paper. Beautiful botanical page. This would almost be better as a journal page, you know, now that I look at it. So I'm going to skip that one. Then I've got this stuff here, but this is more like, well, I suppose we could collage with it. Why don't we do a couple of these as collage to finish up this project today? And then I'll use some scraps, and I'll use some of this as collage. So this is decidedly going to be background. This is a page from one of my Journal Together kits. I think it's actually from December. I do a monthly Patreon kit the first of each month. Of journaling stuff. So we'll just get these all cut out here. So I had this whole journal in mind that got inspired by a digital kit that I saw on Etsy. And I really liked it. It's like this, I can't talk about it. I'll tell you why, but it's at least one woman, potentially two, that work together on a shop, and they make really cool art dolls, and then they have like these cool collage kind of pages. Some of them are just kind of like scenery and stuff, but it was this really cool industrial kind of kitchen, and it had lots of greens in it. And I put this whole project together in my brain, and then I went to get the kit today, and the shop is closed, and one of the people has a new shop, and it seems like maybe the other person has a shop too, but only has one listing in it. And like, I was like, okay, I recognize the art from this new shop. So I messaged the new shop to say, hey, I think that this shop was yours at one point, and I really love this kit. Will you be posting it again? And so she responded to me that, that she knows what I'm talking about. So I didn't dream it, but that she can't post it for various reasons. And I'm like, oh no, I think it's one of those, it could be a creative divorce or something. How sad. But I have all these materials sitting here like waiting to be made into what I wanted to make them into. And now we're just out of luck. But it's okay. I'll have to figure it out. I mean, I think I can rethink the concept in my head. Or, if I'm lucky, she'll repost the kit again. I don't know. The trials and tribulations of junk journaling. So I guess my lesson is one that I often tell myself when I'm feeling like I want to buy this, is like, don't leave it behind because it could be gone forever. And like 99% of the time, that's totally not true. But yeah, I like to tell myself sometimes when I want to get something that it is true. And in this case, it was true. So I guess don't let those Etsy digital kits languish forever if you really want them, because you never know what might happen. And also, I wish I could mention these folks, but I can't because of the situation that I just, told you my thoughts on, which could be totally arbitrary and not have any truth at all. I'm just thinking about what could be going on. Okay, this needs something different. There was those sunflowers that were quite cool. What if we just kind of got into these sunflowers a bit? It's hard to do business with somebody else, though. I've seen so many people, like, especially in a creative business, where they start with a partner, going on something, or a friend, and it just, I don't know, it goes all to bits. So I think that sometimes there's some good advice in not mixing business and pleasure too much, or family and business doesn't mix, kind of. It's hard to say, or I don't know. Or maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. I mean, clearly, lots of businesses do survive just fine as family-run operations. But I think when there's a creative aspect to it, it can be troublesome. If you have like a difference of creative, creative difference. There's a reason that term exists, I guess. So I don't want to cover all that postcard, but some of it. Get rid of this. And I have to think about a focal point here. Okay. cutting her out. One of my lovely cabinet card ladies of the Kitchener-Waterloo area, I believe, or is she from somewhere else? Well, she was photographed in Toronto, though I believe her family probably is from Kitchener-Waterloo. Okay. I don't know, maybe that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Let's cut this scrap off the edge. Maybe that could go on top, actually. And I need Fabri-Tac. Come along now. It wasn't so long ago that I used you. You shouldn't be all angry again. I really dislike trying to get this glue out of this bottle. So much so that I should just leave it in the original bottle, the 3-in-1 or Fabri-Tac in this case. This is Fabri-Tac bottle, the Beacon Adhesives bottle. But then you get like a ton of glue. But at this point, I feel like this glue just doesn't want to have a fine tip. It just doesn't. And like, I'm probably squeezing this bottle so furiously most of the time that like I am both irritating my hand. I don't know. I feel okay, but who knows? But also, I'm probably getting like way more glue, right, than I intend to anyhow by having to fight with this glue bottle. So I should just honestly leave it in its bottle. But I don't know. I've heard that you can add acetate to this to thin it out a little, but then I don't know if that would be a good solution, a long-term solution, or if the acetate would just kind of fizzle away. I don't know. I don't have any nail polish remover on hand that I know of, so I'm also, I don't get to these things, like, so I intend to do certain things and then I just don't get to them, and that's half the battle, I think. Okay, we have some fun threads that I want to keep there, and then this could probably go up top as like a scrappy bit of a tab. And I'll probably grab something else from my scrap bin and we will add that. But let's turn this into like a chunky chubby tag. I kind of like it as a tag better. Just mixes up the feel of the project. This here, I still kind of want to have it hanging on the side. And then it would be like a tab like that. And then I think I just need something down here, which I think with a postage stamp would be cool. And I have one, like a little, what's this one? Is this the little fish? Yeah, it's a little fish. Could be fun. Maybe I'll add both. No, that's not right. Something with a different feel. Oh, I think I found something. Okay. This works better. See this little, I don't know what it is, but it's like a, looks almost kind of sculptural. Make it a little bit smaller, and then we'll add that. Oh, is this glue stick really gonna go dry now? Come on. I'm having too many glue complications today. Okay, it's okay. All good. Put that fabric on top. And we need a little bit of ink. That's good. So that'll get stitched. So we'll set that aside. We have one more to go. This Swiss cheese. Oh, I've got this. This is a scrap from Mary Ellen of this big placard, and I want to use this grungier side of it. Can I separate this? Let me see. This is actual real grunge. I like it. Okay. There we go. Set that aside. You need enough juice in you, glue stick. You can do this. I believe in you. All right. I love this paper. This is so cool. I'm going to throw that in my paper dolls. I don't want to use it right now. I do want to use this though, I think. I like it on this background. And I kind of like that it's sort of like a bit of like a Polaroid type shape with the two differing sizes of the things we have here. So this tag will be a little different. I first want to give a little bit of heavier ink to the edge of this. And I would love some kind of a wintry bit of words, maybe. I don't know. Art glitter, my one glue that's cooperating here. Okay. Good. Then, where is it? There it is. This is like the gnarly backside of a book spine. We're going to put that there because it's me. Momentary press. Okay, we need words. Well, not death in the woods. Oh, the things that I keep. My goodness. You never know, right? When you're going to need some death in the woods. It's quite possible. The wooded hillside in the deepening shadows. We could make this a scary, adorable bunny. Let's see. The red squirrels, for the woods are dark. The best of bird music. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, this is nice. First of all, I like the blue color of it. Never grow too dull to wonder at the mystery of the beauty of the earth, the sun, the stars, the sea. Let's do it. That is from, I think, an old Ideals magazine that I harvested for things. How perfect. How very, very perfect. Okay. Okay, I'm good with that. So I'm going to go do a bit of stitching. I'll probably add some things on top of these and then I'll come back and show you what we made for this inaugural first day here of Junk Journal July. All right, my friends, we are done for today. These are the final tags that we made. Seven all together. Sorry for that little snip. Of course, my battery dies in the last couple of moments of me being here. But out of 5, I think I would give this tea a 2.5 because it's not strong enough. It's not like, I don't know. It's quite, I would say, bland or vanilla or, boring. It doesn't really jump out at me in any real way. So this is organic Nepal white floral and delicate from David's Tea. It's a white tea. I mean, it's a white tea, surely, but it could stand to have another like secondary flavorant, I think, like a pineapple or a coconut or even some citrus would help it. So anyways, we made 7 tags. I am super happy with them. If I could give you a little bit of a tip, keep a little bit of fabric bits beside your sewing machine, so when you're stitching around your ephemera you can always grab from it. So beside my desk I keep this is just a bag of all sorts of fabric and random stuff, all fabric related, fabric lace, from working here. So I do use them while I'm sitting at my desk, but mostly, like, every now and then I'll cut them all up and I'll make a cover with them, but usually I just grab a handful as the one beside my sewing machine empties, so I can create these, really interesting kind of scrappy-do, like, tag toppers and things. They're very unique. They will definitely create your own style, because it's made from all your things, and you could also put paper in there too, but mine is primarily pieces of lace. And the other thing that I've done, I'm not keeping like so much of an Ort jar anymore. Like, I have an Ort jar here. Let me show it to you. It's full. So totally full of my leftover binding embroidery floss and like threads from stitching and sewing. So I have something similar now over beside my desk where I throw bits of this into that same jar that I keep all of my fabric bits in, and I just we'll wind them up in a little handful with a little bit of fabric like this, and that becomes my tag topper. It just gives you more texture and color bits, and it's just little things for the eyes to pick up when you're making. So that is my day 1. So resolutions, check. We'll do whatever we want. That's essentially what resolutions means to me. So I will see you for the next one, and I hope you have a great day. Bye for now.